Hi, I'm Barbara Rodriguez-Mundell, presiding judge of the Maricopa County Superior Court. Welcome to another session of the Court Tower video blog. I'm standing here in the middle of a mock-up of a courtroom that will be in our criminal court tower. It's the 21st century court tower. I have Bob James here with me to discuss some of the features that are in the mock-up of our court tower in this large courtroom, ceremonial courtroom. Bob, welcome.
Thanks, Judge. I appreciate it.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about these two jury boxes that we have in the ceremonial courtroom. This is a courtroom that's bigger than most of the standard courtrooms that are going to be in our court tower. But why do we have two jury boxes?
That's a great question. You know, for most people, they think of a courtroom, it's a pretty confined space, and they're always used to seeing one jury box on one side of the courtroom. But a lot of folks don't realize many cases involve more than one defendant. And when you get into those types of cases, you have a choice, or actually the defendants have a choice, of each requiring their own jury to hear the testimony of the case. If they each hear separate ones in a traditional courtroom, well, then that means we're going to have all of the people in that case, whether it's the witnesses, the victims, the experts, all of those people have to come back for each of those jury trials. By having two jury boxes, we're actually able to save taxpayer money, time, and really efforts for everybody involved in the criminal justice system, because we can handle that case all at once with both juries seated at the same time.
And in fact, this also helps with regard to the emotional trauma that the victims undergo, not just in the first trial, but also in the second, because you're combining the two trials, they don't have to come back for a second trial.
Oh, absolutely. We know that as long as we're in an active trial, the victims most of the time have no chance to begin the healing process. And it's only until we're done with the trial, everything's taken care of in the justice system, that real healing can begin. Well, if it's a 10-day trial and we have to do it 2 or 3 times, that's going to just add to that time where they can't have time to heal.
One last quick thing, and that is that we can use this courtroom for other reasons as well.
Absolutely.
When we need to impanel a large jury, for example, a capital case, we can bring the potential jurors and seat them here. Correct?
Exactly. Right now, we actually have to spend more days, which of course is more money for all of us, to seat a capital jury or any jury where we're talking about a real long trial. We have to go through so many jurors to end up with that final group that will actually hear testimony. With a courtroom of this size, we're able to shave multiple days off that process. So it's more convenient for those of us, who get those jury summonses, and we'll end up eventually in one of these jury boxes.
That's great. Thank you very much, Bob.
My pleasure.
And thank you for joining us for this video blog.